Good morning. Welcome to Mornings with Patty. It's May 27th, and I'm reading from Melody Beatty's Journey to the Heart. Today's reading is on Stop Punishing Yourself with Fear. It's time to stop punishing ourselves. Time to stop beating ourselves over the head with fear. This is a scenario. A fear enters our mind. Our mind takes it and runs with it. Something's about ready to happen. Something terrible and traumatic is on its way. And then we quickly review the traumas of our past and make that determination. Yes, it is very possible that this devastating event will happen. So we sit crouched in the present moment, full of fear and dread. We worry that the worst that could possibly happen probably will. We begin to believe that it is most likely waiting on our doorstep, ready to pounce on us and steal our joy, our peace, our contentment, our place and rhythm in the universe. Because we have harbored the fear so intensely and for so long, it has already manifested itself. The thing we fear doesn't need to happen. It already has, or it might as well have, because we are already forcing ourselves to live through it. Yes, many awful things have happened to you and me that we are very sorry that happened. But that doesn't mean that we have to give up the beauty of the present moment to something that hasn't happened yet. Even if it does happen sometime in the future, by harboring the fear, we will have lived through it twice, as long as we need to, if not longer. Recognize and acknowledge your fear. Then release it. Let go of the energy. Stop punishing yourself. While life's less seasons may not always be fair, they are trustworthy. And within each day, each moment of each season, there is a way of peace and joy. Do not allow fear of what if to ruin the joy of what is. And don't we do that? Don't we just live in fear? This weekend I had lunch with some friends, and they were referring to waiting for the piano to drop on their head. Now, granted, we are senior citizens, and we have a lot of life experiences where these big things happen in our lives. And because of these big events, we have a tendency to live in the past, which is really what fear is. Fear is living in the past, waiting for it to show up in the future. It is so hard to live in the present moment at times, isn't it? Especially if we're gripped with this fear. I know for me, it's been a journey to release fear. When I find myself in fear, which has taken a long time to even recognize when I am, it's usually when my system is dysregulated because of some event, and I have to really work hard at coming to the present moment and being okay. And what I do to get myself in the present moment is place my hands on my heart and focus and breathe in and breathe out. And as I'm breathing in, I try to hear the sounds around me. I smell the smells. I bring myself to the present moment and settle my body down, because that is where life is. Life is not in the future, and we do not have a movie into the future, but we can project into the future by our fears. I also have another friend who has been diagnosed many times with many different diseases, and as soon as she goes to the doctor, she freaks out because she's so afraid of what's going to happen. And recently, nothing has happened. It's just been, let's go further in. So what happens is she has a tendency to get all upset and worried and misses the present moment of joy, of gratitude. And I'm going to say it is not an easy task. It is not an easy task, but it is a practice like everything we do. Everything we do is a practice. So if you want to stay out of fear, you have to stay in the present moment And that is a practice. I wish that for you today. I would love for you to tell me in the comments below, like and subscribe, and just say, hey, this is how I'm practicing to be out of fear and to be in love in present moment today. And the other thing you can do is just pay attention to your heart. Just stay there, be there. I love you. Enjoy your day, and know that you are loved.